Hello and welcome to Edina Today. Here's a look at some of the top stories in your community. A 23-year-old man was sentenced Tuesday, June 23 in federal court on one count of armed bank robbery and one count of use of a firearm during a crime of violence in connection with a holdup of the TCF Bank in Edina, April 23, 2008. United States District Court Judge Richard Kyle sentenced Dante Kenneth Benson Henry, with no address listed, to 9 years in prison and 5 years of supervised release. Benson Henry was indicted May 19, 2008, and pleaded guilty July 1, 2008. Benson Henry held up the TCF Bank inside Cub Foods at 6775 York Avenue in Edina and left with about $5,000 in cash. When police spotted him and attempted to pull him over, he led them on a 7-mile high-speed chase that ended at Highway 169 and Pioneer Trail. He eventually had to be tased before he surrendered to police. The Miss Minnesota pageant was held last weekend in Eden Prairie. Community editor Chris Olwell has the story.
The Miss Minnesota pageant was held over the weekend at the Eden Prairie Performing Arts Center. 17 contestants performed in the show, and Miss Twin Cities, Brooke Kilgariff of Egan, was crowned Miss Minnesota 2009. She will receive a $5,000 cash scholarship, a $1,000 wardrobe allowance, a 1-year membership to Young Quest Fitness, and many other prizes. She will also represent Minnesota at the Miss America pageant in Las Vegas. Kilgariff, a sophomore musical theater major at Boston Conservatory, performed the Queen song "Somebody to Love" for the talent portion of the event.
Cole Nelson had an inkling he might be selected in the Major League Baseball draft, but he had no idea he'd be picked by the defending American League champion Tampa Bay Rays. Because Nelson of Edina wasn't expected to sign this year, he lasted until the 45th round of the draft. At this point, the Rays were happy to take a chance. Nelson is a 6'8", 236-pound lefty whose fastball has been clocked on the radar gun at 91 miles per hour. Nelson will take his fastball to Auburn University in Auburn, Alabama this fall, after spending his first 2 years of college playing at Des Moines Area Community College in Boone, Iowa. Nelson said whether he signs depends on what Tampa Bay offers. His parents want him to finish college, he said, and he does as well. Nelson pitched Edina to third place in the State American League Gen Tournament last summer. That is when the radar guns first came out and scouts noticed Nelson was consistently throwing 87 to 88 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the weather. Tonight should be clear with lows 60 to 65. Friday will be mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy, highs around 90 degrees. Friday night there is a 60% chance of rain with lows around 65. Saturday will be mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. There is a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and highs should get up to around 80 degrees. That's all for Edina Today. We'll be back with you tomorrow for the Friday edition of the Edina Today show.